everybody. It is January 6th, 2018, and it's 9:01 p.m. Central Time here in the good old Midwest. And it's time. You know what time? You know what time it is? You know what time it is for? What time it is now? It's time for Corn and Arthur late night chat time. Hello. Hello. What's up, Corn? We took a week off.
We did take a week off because it was New Year's.
And Christmas, technically, because it was the last one we did was like a day or two before Christmas.
Oh
We did our last show. Then we took a week off, and now we're back, you know. Hey, okay. What's been going on?
Never do that again. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
I'm joking.
And,
I'm kidding. Sing all you want. But, I've had a busy few weeks. I know you have. You had a party.
Oh, yeah, I did do that. Which was sorry.
I tried to come, but the tickets were too expensive to your party. You sold them for a relatively high price.
I know. Like, I have to have, like, an entry price, right? Or else just any old schmo will show up, and I'm sorry. Turns out you're any old schmo.
I should have got a discount. I'm a friend, but you know what? It's fine. I get it.
I use that term loosely. Friend. No, I'm kidding.
He just jumps out the window.
Don't do that. But you would have like 74 inches of snow to pad your landing, because isn't it like crazy snowstorm up there?
Yeah, we just I wasn't even home for it, mind you. So like, we were in New Jersey. Yes, mind me. But we were in New Jersey because my brother had a baby.
Oh, yes. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. We will talk more about that after. Let's talk about the snow first. But
yeah, it's
we got home. Yeah, sorry, baby. We don't want you here. But we got home yesterday.
Get your baby ass out of my podcast. Baby ass.
Baby ass. Jesus. But we got home around like 4 or 5 yesterday, Eastern time, and there was so much snow everywhere. Like,
I don't think you need to be that specific with what time zone it was.
Yes, I do. Anyways, so yeah, there was just so much snow. They didn't plow our driveway because like they were supposed to, but
your actual driveway, they were gonna plow it.
Well, my dad is a firefighter, so like.
Oh, okay. So he kind of has to have good access out.
Yeah, so they usually plow the firefighters' driveways because, well, they need to if they need to get out to go to a call. So they only did one side of the driveway, and that was where all the other cars were. So like, the clear side where we were gonna drive up on, there was like 20 inches of snow just piled on top of it, so we couldn't go up there, so they had to come plow it. But I wasn't wearing snow boots, and I had to walk through that to get to my house because there was like no other way to get around it. So my feet fell off, and there's that.
I'm really sad about your feet. I hope they're gonna be okay.
Yeah, they're still out there. It's been so cold that I just haven't gotten them.
Do you think they're lost?
They might be, because I have really tiny feet, so I don't think I'm ever gonna find them.
Get well soon.
Thanks. That was very nice of you to say, because very hard to walk now, but you know.
So snowstorm doesn't really affect day-to-day life because you have the capacity to deal with it, like most places that get snow regularly. It's just the amount that you guys got was kind of bizarre.
We usually don't get like 18 to 20 inches at once. It's usually over a gradual period of time, but it wasn't even the snow, it's more the ice, because it was so cold. The roads froze over, so there's black ice everywhere, so they canceled school for the kids Thursday and Friday.
Which is like a nightmare for parents and
and we weren't even home. We had someone watching them because they didn't come with us. So it was really crappy for whoever's ever watching them. So I'm so sorry to you.
Oh, they'll get over it. I'm sure you were paying them, right?
And next question.
Put you on blast.
Don't put me on blast like that. Come on, man.
It's always interesting hearing about other people's weather because, like, here in the Midwest, like, people, like, So we're officially at like 20 days below zero or below freezing, which
Mhm.
is kind of rare for us. But like people are like,
Yeah.
oh, and like people up in Canada who like live literally at the North Pole or whatever, they're like, oh, do you think that's cold? But it's like, okay, we'll come back when your summers get up to 105 degrees Fahrenheit, where it's
Yeah,
literally
like
like, so in the Midwest, we have just like every weather. We have every weather. We've
yeah.
had snowstorms where it snows like 30 plus inches,
Yeah.
but we also have ice storms where it literally just drops ice and coats everything with ice and you can't drive on it. There's no driving on it.
Oh my
And then we
god, I
have
don't think we ever had
summers.
that.
It's like insane, and like tree limbs break because of the amount of ice that's accumulated on them, like
Yeah.
telephone poles, everything. And then we also have like summers where it doesn't rain for like 150 days, and we have droughts, and like it's 105 degrees out. Like
Mhm.
I think that's why Midwestern people are so nice because they're
Yeah,
just
because they
like
have to deal with all that crap.
they deal with all that crap and they just get through it, and they're like, well, what's the point of not being nice to somebody, right?
Yeah.
If
Yeah, yeah.
or they're empathetic and they realize that everybody else has all this crazy weather and like even like, and we also have tornadoes, which like
Oh, yeah, y'all
on
got
top of
tornadoes,
all
which
that, sometimes just wind comes down and rips our homes apart, which
yeah.
whatever. um
Yeah. I think here if like the cold wouldn't be so bad if like we didn't get terrible winds because we're on the ocean. So like
oh yeah.
it's really crappy when it's cold because if it's like 15 degrees, it'll be like negative 10 just from that because it's always windy here. And then to top that off, the storm brought wind gusts. So like here there was like negative 70 wind gusts. It was insane. Like it was almost like hurricane.
Oh my god,
And
but it's like snow blowing and stuff,
yeah, so, like,
so
I think that's
whiteouts.
why. Literally whiteouts. My aunt, 'cause, she had to drive up from Jersey, was driving in it in the storm.
Oh
It
my
was
god.
insane. I was like, "Why wouldn't you have just gone up the night prior?" Like, that's what we did, so we didn't have to drive in it.
Yeah.
We went down to Jersey the night prior, because if we probably would've, like, spun out on the road or something. Like, I read a report that said there was, like, 200 accidents on Long Island in just Suffolk County, just from,
Gee.
like, Thursday. That was just Thursday. Because people are like, "Oh, we could take this on," and then they get on the road and they're
And then they literally just die.
yeah. Yep, essentially what happened.
Well, I don't think there's any like verified deaths, but you know.
No, there actually was. I think, like, the
Really? Oh
last
my
time I
god.
checked, there was, like, 25 deaths from the storm.
Oh my gosh, that's insane. That's
Yeah,
really
which
sad too.
from, like, just, like, a snowstorm. It's because people were, like, going outside, and then I've seen, like, p it's saying, like, people got, like, run over by, like, plows because they didn't see them.
Holy cow.
Or, like yeah, like, a seven-year-old got run over by a plow, or, like
Oh no.
yeah, it was just so sad, or, like, a couple was outside this was in Canada too, a couple was found outside, like, cause her husband walked outside, I guess, and she went to go find him, and they were found together, like, frozen. It was really sad. It was in, like, Ontario or something.
Oh my god. Well, wow. What a mood bringer upper.
Uh,
Jesus.
Sometimes we gotta
Anyway,
talk real life, but let's move on.
so any other than your weather situation, what else was going on?
Oh, my brother had a baby.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. A little babby. Was it a boy, girl?
Her name is Liv.
Liv.
Liv,
Olivia or
Allure
Liv? Just
no,
Liv?
just Liv, like Liv Tyler.
I kind of like that actually.
Yeah, she's so cute. I was holding her and I thought I was gonna break her. She was so tiny.
Little babbies are, um, they don't interest me in any way, but you know, it's nice that people get
I
worked
mean,
up and excited about it.
yeah.
It'd
I
probably be
just
different if it was like my family member or like my
yeah.
niece or nephew, and I get
Yeah, I
that, so
think
that's why I
yeah.
withhold judgment.
No, I mean, I'm not even out of everybody, I'm probably the excited because I'm just like, okay, it's a baby. Like when I saw her, I was like, oh, she's so cute. But like that was literally like the extent of it. I mean, I was
Hmm.
sending people pictures, but like she was just cute. I wanted to show people.
Yeah,
But like
kind of like you
I was
share a
holding
cute
her.
dog video on
Yeah, yeah,
YouTube.
it's literally like that. She's like a cute dog, you know? Like you just want to show people. Like but um my laugh, don't make fun. You know what? But it was weird because, like, I was, like, holding her and looking at her, and my mom holding her goes, "You know, you were, like, 5 inches tinier than that when you were born," and I'm like, "How?" Because, like, this baby is already so tiny. I was like, "How the heck did I fit 5 inches shorter?" And I was just like, "There's no way. How did you hold me?" She was like, "Nobody held you when you were little. Everyone was too afraid they were gonna, like, hurt you or
They kept
something."
you
And
in
I'm
a
like,
plastic shopping bag.
"Well, yeah, essentially." I was like when I was born, I think I was, like, 15 inches or 14, so, like, the normal baby is, like, 19 inches,
Mhm.
and then I was only 5 pounds, which the normal baby is, like, 7 to 8, so, like
Oh my god, you're
yeah,
barely a human. I mean, you're barely a
yeah,
human at this point
yeah,
still,
I'm
but
barely a human. I also was born not breathing, so, like,
oh, you're
uh
supposed to do that.
yeah, and, the umbilical cord was, like, wrapped around my neck, so, like, my mom was telling me about how, like,
God,
her
you're so
OBGYN.
hardcore.
Yeah, I'm so hardcore, um, but, yeah, she said her OBGYN was, like, insane, so, like, my dad was only went in for my birth, he didn't go in for any of the other kids. Fun fact, my dad was sleeping in the car for his first 2 children births. Anyways,
Well,
um
maybe he was tired. Get off
he
his
was
freaking
tired.
back. Like,
He was like, "I gotta sleep. I've had a hard 9 months."
I've been
So
carrying around these Trilden.
I've been carrying around my wife, she's having a baby, so I gotta sleep a little bit,
Does your
but
dad actually have that southern accent? Because, whoa,
not at all.
would never have guessed.
No. No, they have New York accents. I
No,
have,
I've
like, the
I've heard them.
least. Oh, yeah, they're so bad. Um, I sometimes mine comes out, and I want to punch myself in the face whenever it
Yeah, same. I
does.
want to punch you in the face too.
I know, I try not to. I try to speak as normal as possible, but sometimes I'll be like talk and I'm like, somebody poisoned me with something.
Oh.
Like it's so gross.
We were talking about this the other day, and
Yeah.
I think I'm fortunate enough to not really have an accent because I'm from the
No, I
Midwest,
couldn't place where you were from
right?
if yeah. So like when you said you were from the Midwest, I was kind of like, "Oh," because I would have
Although
expected some sort of like twang to your voice, you know what
although
I mean? But
sometimes when I'm hanging out with like my dad and his friends who tend to be more of like the rural type and like they're like farmers and stuff, so like they'll start I'll like if I hang out with them too much, then I'll start talking like them. Like it
yeah.
kind of starts bleeding through and I'm start like getting a bit of a twang.
Mhm.
Or I'll start using improper grammar or but
I
it happens, what can you do?
I get that a lot. I think sometimes it comes out when I say "Oh my god"
Oh
a
my
lot.
god.
So, yeah, so I'll be like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god,"
Oh
and
my
then I'm like,
god.
I'll be like, "Oh, gross." It's so bad. I don't even have like a bad one, and like whenever I say anything, it makes me so mad at myself.
um
But my mom has a really bad one. She goes like, I have no idea," or like she'll be like, "What are
the
you talking about, Courtney? Can you stop?" And I'm like, "I'm leaving this country."
yeah, the idea thing is weird. I've never really noticed that about that accent, but then
Yeah,
again I
I have
don't
no
live there,
idea.
so um
Yeah, you wouldn't really notice it because I don't say it. So
anyway, oh, that's good. Congrats on the old kiddo coming out of wherever they come from.
the baby
uh
stork.
the baby store. Oh,
Yes,
stork, sorry, you said stork.
I
um
kind of just went when you said stork. I was like, yeah, yeah.
the baby store, you go and buy them. How much does a baby cost nowadays? Like if you were gonna sell your niece.
If I was gonna sell my niece, how much would I sell her for?
Yeah.
Uh, we could probably auction her off,
Oh god, that sounds
starting at
really
like
terrible.
5,000, maybe. That's like a cheap
Jesus.
baby nowadays.
Oh my god. All
No
right.
joke. I'm not even. Let's not get into the adoption system or the fostering system,
I
but
know, right? Part of
that is
like
a cheap
our my
baby.
the company I work for is like whole philanthropic movement or whatever is like
Yeah.
foster system and foster kids, and it's very interesting to learn about the system.
Yeah.
Also very saddening.
Yeah. I mean, I know a lot about it because of my nephews and niece, so, like,
Mhm.
uh, we had to foster them first, and then we adopted them, so, like, thankfully, usually, if you foster a kid, the system pays for it. If
Mhm.
you just try and adopt a kid, that's when usually you have to pay for the kid, but, like, in our sense, they paid for it because we fostered them first, and then we adopted them, so I mean, they're not mine, but my parents, so, um but I mean, that's why I kind of wanna, like, adopt or foster a kid when I get older.
Mhm.
I've been, like, thinking about it. I mean, obviously not now, I'm not, like, financially stable whatsoever,
Or
but
emotionally, to be honest.
Yeah, I could not take care of a kid. I'm still a kid myself.
I
But
love
yeah.
when I just do the subtle disses on you, and you're just like, "Yeah, you're right."
Yeah, because I mean, you're not wrong. Like, I'm not gonna disagree with you on something that is like factually correct. So
Yeah, most of
yeah,
the time I'm always right.
yeah. That's why I always just agree with you because like, there's no point in arguing with something that's correct. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. So I think one day, maybe when I'm a little older, and I'm like with someone I care about. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know. They may not want to, but like,
Bored. So want to hear
you
about
a
my
rat.
party?
Sure.
Okay. It was fun. So we have a few emails this week. You want to go ahead
Yes.
and hit some of those?
Such an asshole. Yeah, one sec. I gotta get there.
I can go ahead and read them out to you, and you can give us an old reaction. This one's from Hannah. Hey
Okay.
Hannah, thank you for sending us an email. You sent this 8 days ago. Thank you.
Yes, Hannah,
This
thank
says,
you.
hello. My name is Hannah. I like llama corns. Llama corns are 50% llama, 50% unicorn, and 100% magic. And here's a picture of one. Um,
Oh my god.
I
That is a
actually enjoy
beautiful
that a
llama corn.
lot. I
Yeah.
don't know if I could put it on the stream at all, but I
I'm trying to
guess I
save it. How do
could
I
at some point, but I don't want to.
I saved it. Okay.
Thank you for that email there, Hannah. I like llama corns too.
They're
Um,
really beautiful.
they're not real things, but we can pretend they are. Um,
Yes, they are.
this one is from Kill Me.
Oh.
I
Oh.
believe this is actually from Crispy Fries, the person who made our banner and our picture that we
Thank
put up
you,
on the
crispy
stream
fries.
sometimes when we start. Actually, I can put it up real quick. Boom, there it is. It's very beautiful. I love that. Thank you,
It's
Crispy
so
Fries.
beautiful. Thank you for
Um,
that. So nice of you.
I forgot to start the stream out with that, but whatever. It's fine. So they say, so my Lord and Savior is Shrek, but my mom won't accept the fact that I praise him every night while watching all of his movies on repeat. What should I do to convince her to accept and or join my religion? Thanks, Sam. Okay, well, the important part here is you got it. You got it down. Your religion. You can most you can hope for is for her to accept that is your religion. Can never really make people join your religion because that's when you become kind of an asshole.
Yeah, you don't
Um,
want to go too far with that.
so the most you can do is get her to understand and accept the Shrek as your Lord and Savior. I
Your Lord
totally
and
am
Savior Shrek.
100% down with this religion, and if you could send me whatever Bible or tome or sacred text you study from, I mean, I would sure. You can send it in a PDF form actually to CordenArthur at latenightchattime.com. That's not the real email account, although we should
Wait.
set that up. It's actually cornandarthur at gmail.com.
That I don't even think we could make one that long.
Um, I
I
might be
don't
able
think that's
to. Well, no,
possible.
if we had the website corn or latenightchattime.com, we could do that.
Oh,
I
true.
could look into that, but no, the email address if you want to send us an email, we'll check it every week around this time in the
Every week.
podcast. And is this a podcast? Is this a show? It's late night chat time.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll check it, and that's corn and Arthur at gmail.com.
You almost said it again. I
I
heard
know
the
at
slight
late night
pause.
chat time. That's so weird. It's because it has such a good rhythm at this point that I've said it so many
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kill Me. Tiffany
Thank
Johnson.
you.
Kiffany Johnson. Tiffany Johnson, Llama Queen. Wow. Her email address is Llama Queen. With some numbers, but I'm not gonna tell you that so you don't spam her.
Yeah. You don't
Um
wanna. No.
Interesting, that's two accounts of llamas in one episode.
Wow.
Truly
Reoccurring theme
blessed.
night.
Is corn an instrument? She says in all caps. Doesn't put a question mark, so I don't really know if it's a question mark or a question or not. But she also says corn as the vegetable, not the human corn, because that would be weird. A human instrument. You get the idea.
I almost got really scared because I thought she was talking about me.
Um, corn can be considered an instrument, I guess.
You could probably like get like a fork and like scrape the kernels, I guess.
I never want to hear the statement "scrape the kernels" ever again in my life. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Scrape the kernels. All right, I'm just gonna real quick. I'm just gonna tweet that. Scrape the kernels.
Help me.
I think that's how you spell kernels.
I'm tearing up a little bit over here.
You're disgusting. I don't like it.
I didn't even say anything that bad. I'm more laughing at the fact that you're uncomfortable by that statement.
I don't know. It just sounds so gross. Scrape the kernels. Yeah, no, but you're right. Like a little like rhythm stick. You know how I forget what they're called, but they're like a wooden stick with like ridges on it, and you scrape it. A lot of Spanish music has it, I think.
Oh yes,
You know what I'm talking about?
yes.
So that would be.
Oh my god, what is that called?
The kernel scraper.
Look at now.
Gross.
What? I'm looking it up. It's called. Oh my god! What? How do I say that?
If it's a curse word, don't say it.
No, it's not a curse word. I'm gonna go to the YouTube because I don't want to offend anybody with my lack of pronouns. Just talk for a second.
No, but sorry, I keep getting distracted by the game I'm playing. This is why next week, okay, everybody, next week we are gonna have face cams, rain sticks. No, it's not a rain stick. Nick, it's not a rain stick. Rain sticks are like where they have like sand or like beans or something inside of a tube, and you turn it upside down and it makes all the rain. I'm talking about whatever. It doesn't matter. Why are we
a gyro?
A burrow?
A gyro.
A gyro.
How's
it spelled?
That's what they're called. GUIRO. That's what YouTube says.
No, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yes. Yeah.
How is it pronounced?
It's apparently
Guiro with a W sound. Guiro.
I don't know. I took a class on pronunciation in college, but I don't remember anything from it. I took linguistics. Can't tell you anything from it.
But I got confused. I'm lost now. Lost my train of thought. What were we even talking about? Where are we at now? Corn as an instrument, scraping the kernels, and aguero. Yeah, so you could use like some sort of rigid stick to hit those kernels around. Or speaking of rain sticks, think shy. You could pop the kernels out, put them in a tube, and turn that thing upside down. Make a rain stick.
Oh my gosh.
What else could you do? You could get two used up cobs and smack those on a hard surface like an apple box or something. You could get some percussion going.
You could. You really could.
And that's it for the emails this week. Literally no transition there, because that's all we got. That's all we've gotten. So yeah, really. So actually Michael just sent us one. It says, who wants lasagna? I don't know if we talked about it. Thanks for the email, by the way, Michael. I always want lasagna, and the worst day of my life was when I discovered that Sarpino's, it's a fast food chain. It's not really fast food though, it's better than that. Did I already talk about this on the actual show, or is this the pre-show?
I think it was a pre-show.
They deliver lasagna, and when I realized that, it changed my life in ways that I would never expect.
Yeah.
Because if you just are sitting in your house one day and go, I want lasagna, and lasagna will just show up at your door, hot and fresh.
And lasagna.
Like, it's transformative. Anyway, that's it for the emails. That's all we've got. So yeah, 4 emails in 2 weeks. Come on.
Come on, guys. You could do better than this.
Send us more. Send us dang electronic mails.
It's so easy.
You goofuses. You gooses. You stupid gooses.
You stupid gooses. I don't know what a geese is.
Oh my god.
Let's not bring that back up.
Let's not. So do you have anything for the show this week? Of course, your job is to prepare a lot of fun things for the show. My job is to show up. So
Yes. Always. I know that by now, don't worry. So
good,
I
good,
got
good.
some things we could do today on this beautiful dreamy night or podcast night, whatever we want to call it. But we are going to start with a quiz.
Ooh,
Quiz.
actually, we haven't done a quiz in a while, have we? The first
No.
episode we did the quizzes where I found out that I was like, I think I was Mary Kate.
Yes.
I
I
think I
think I
found
wrote it
out that
down somewhere.
I was the sexy, or was this, what was I? The cool kind of sexy, something
Yeah, the
weird.
cool kind of six.
So yeah, let's get to going. And of course, you don't tell me what I'm being quizzed on. Is
Oh,
that
of
how it
course.
works?
Yeah, I
Um,
can't tell you. That would ruin the quizzes.
okay,
So, okay, so you're gonna pick a character.
okay.
You got Dopey, Pinocchio, Moana, or Philip.
Milano, who's that?
Moana?
Oh, Moana. I thought you said
Yeah.
Milano, and I was like, okay.
Moana.
I would say, who's Philip?
I don't even know.
I'm gonna go with Pinocchio.
Okay.
Because this is a
Uh,
weird story. When I was a kid, my favorite movie was Pinocchio, and I would
really?
carry the VHS tape around so much that it eventually like wore out. Like the plastic was like, and I watched it all the time. And like, have you watched Disney's Pinocchio in a while? It's
Not
kind of
in.
messed up. It's a very weird movie,
Yeah, I know it's weird, but
and it
I
gets
think
kind
the
of
last time I
dark
watched
at
it was
times
younger.
too. Like, why would I
Hmm.
be? I mean, it explains a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, kind
But
of self-explanatory.
anyway, so yeah, Pinocchio.
Okay. Pick another character. Quasimodo, Mulan, Eric, or Pocahontas?
Did you say Eric,
Yes, Eric.
as in Little Mermaid?
Yes.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with when will my reflection show? Mulan.
Pick a character. Boo, Ariel, Maleficent, or Shang? Oh my god, the
Mm,
photo they have for Ariel.
I'm gonna go with Ariel,
It's the one of her on the freaking
the Rock.
yeah.
How did I know? How did I know?
Uh Pick another character. Belle, Meg, Tinkerbell, or Ursula.
Who the hell's Meg?
She's from Hercules.
Oh yeah, Meg. Tinkerbell, Meg. Who? Ursula. Ooh, Ursula's great.
Or Bella. Or Belle, sorry, not Bella.
Bella. Oh yeah, of course, that classic Disney princess Bella. I'm gonna go with Ursula. I love her.
Okay. Uh
She's
Pick
sassy.
another. She is sassy. Alice, Aurora, Cruella, or Peter Pan?
Hmm. Ooh, that's hard.
Yeah.
I think I'm more of a Cruella.
And another. Lilo, Tiana, Elsa, or Tarzan?
Tarzan.
Another. Jasmine, Rapunzel, Gaston, or Mowgli? I could never say his name right.
Mowgli.
Mowgli? Okay.
I love that you put the French like emphasis on Gaston.
Gaston?
Gaston. Bonjour.
Bonjour! Bonjour!
Uh, I'd probably go with the old Mogs.
Okay.
Good old Mogs.
The good old Mogs. Another. Anna, Cusco, Esmeralda, or Merida. I could not read her name.
Merida.
Merida.
Merida from Brave.
I love that movie
Where she
so
kills her
much.
mom, the bear.
Yep, yep. Love that
Uh,
movie.
I am definitely Cusco.
Gosh.
Well,
Oh
I'm
my
not. I'm
god.
just choosing that's my favorite one. I guess
Yeah,
I
yeah,
should
yeah.
say.
Last one. Snow White, Hercules, Lady. Who the heck is this? Lady Tremaine?
Huh?
Lady Tremaine?
Is that the like dog from Lady and the Tramp?
No. Hold on. I don't know what movie she's from. She's the evil stepmother in Cinderella. I've never heard.
Oh yeah, her face is busted.
Yeah. Or Christopher Robin.
Okay, where were they again?
Snow White, Hercules, stepmother from Cinderella, or Christopher Robin.
Hercules.
Okay, so this quiz was, can we guess your eye color based on the Disney characters you picked?
Oh my god.
And your eye color is black. Why is that so
Oh my
funny?
god. Dude, how cool would it be though if my eyes were actually black?
I know, but that's so funny. Like, it literally, there's no explanation for it at all.
What was the
Just says,
source of this quiz?
BuzzFeed.
Oh my god.
And it just says, you got black. And there's nothing else. Oh man. I was like hoping you would get something weird, but of course you did.
I mean, I kind of want black eyes now.
No, those are scary.
I'm gonna ask somebody to come over and just punch me in the face repeatedly until I get a black eye.
Sorry,
Think
I
that would
hiccuped.
work. Don't do that anymore, please.
I can't help the things that come out of my body.
Gross. Gross. Wow,
Okay.
that's very interesting. Okay,
You
well,
found out you have black eyes.
some black eyes. What show
Yes.
was it that oh, was it what show was it? There was like a bar and they hung out at it was called Black Eyes. Like Black Eyes, but it always sounds like Black
Oh.
Guys.
Oh god, I've
Um
never heard of that.
I think it's Undateable with Crystalia. Anyway, it's a very funny show.
Is that an older show or is that a newer show?
It's kind of newer, within the last few years. Give me an emotion.
An emotion? Sad.
Sad.
I'm laughing as I say that.
Okay, give
Sad.
me an adjective.
Uh, ugly.
Ugly. Number.
74.
Adjective. No, wait, another
Adjective.
number.
Another number. 75.
Okay, an adjective then.
Adjective. Oh my god. Brainy. I don't
Okay.
know.
An adverb.
Adverb. Oh my god. What are adverbs?
Adverbs are like modifiers to adjectives, like quietly blank or loudly. They usually end with ly.
Okay, it's been so long since I've Englished,
Yeah, to be
so
honest, I had to look it up earlier when I printed this out.
I know what like verbs and stuff are, but like an adverb. Okay. I'm trying to think of a good one. Stupidly. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, and they always go before a verb ending with ing or.
I mean, yeah, that could work. Stupidly could work.
Okay, so a verb ending with ing.
Muttering. Technically, that's a verb, I guess.
Yeah, technically. Muttering.
Because you're doing something.
Sure.
You're talking. Sure.
It works in this case.
I could have, yeah, I could have just said like
Plural
running.
food.
Plural food. Big Newtons.
Oh my god, those sound really good right now.
I
love
know.
a good
I've been
newt.
thinking about them. I've been thinking about them.
A drink.
A drink. Oh my god.
Did you almost say shit?
I was gonna say pee.
Okay, pee.
God damn it.
A number.
A number. 25.
And a verb.
A verb. Run.
Okay. A verb ending with ing.
I was gonna say running. Okay, farting. Running.
No, it's a different sentence, but the fact that you would like keep going. Okay, a plural noun.
A plural noun. Nuns.
Okay.
I think I used nuns last time.
You did. Language.
Language. Danish. right?
Oh yeah, Danish.
Danish.
A number.
667.
Ooh, almost spooky there. Almost
I
spooky.
almost spooked people out.
They would all tuned out. Room in the house.
uh, the attic.
ATTIC.
Yes, I was thinking about that. We're such kids.
I know, I'm literally 12. Plural noun.
Pearl now? Pearl?
Did I say pearl?
No, I said pearl because I
Oh.
went to just copy you. Okay. Toes. I was looking at my toes.
Color?
Yellow.
Oh my god, what a fantastic color.
I love yellow so much.
I think I just burped. So an adjective.
An adjective. I was gonna say beautiful, but that's gross. Gross.
And plural noun.
Plural noun. Fingernails.
Remind me about that story after fingernail story. I don't know if I've told it before. Okay, so we just did a Mad Lib. I don't know if you knew.
God.
I don't know if you could
Yeah.
tell. All right, so moving on.
As soon as you said, tell me about that.
Are
we not gonna read it?
Oh yeah, I forget. I always forget we have to read.
Yeah, why would we not read it?
Okay. So this is about yours, your personal New Year's resolution.
Oh great! It's gonna be. Oh great! This is gonna be great.
Yeah. Okay, so this is your New Year's resolutions. You got to stick to these, or we're not gonna be friends anymore, and I'll hate you.
You know what? I might just not do it just for that.
But I'm gonna. It's like you wrote this yourself. It's actually signed at the bottom, Corn.
You forged my signature.
I did. If you get any bills in the mail, you should pay those. Okay, so making New Year's resolutions. Making New Year's resolutions is something I always feel sad about. Some people say that New Year's resolutions are ugly, but this year I have made 74 resolutions and I plan to achieve 75 of them. You go all out. All right?
Rick.
I know whenever you said that I was laughing my ass off internally. My brainy New Year's resolutions include the following. 1. This year, I want to get fit. I plan to exercise by stupidly muttering every morning. I will also improve my eating habits by eating more Fig Newtons and avoiding pee.
Oh, man.
I'm going to read 25 books on how to run.
Oh, God.
I will show love to my family by farting every day.
They're going to love me for sure.
I will brighten strangers' days by giving them nuns when they are down.
You get a nun, and you get a nun.
If I work really hard, I might be able to learn Danish in the next 667 days. Finally, I will attempt to organize my attic by getting rid of all the toes and painting the walls yellow.
Oh, jeez.
Do you want to tell us something about your attic right now there, Corn? What you doing with all those toes? And when you get rid of them, what are you gonna do with them?
I'm gonna send them to you, Arthur.
Thank you. Will you ship them in a tube? I don't want to go get them smashed. Hopefully, if I do these things, I will be a gross person and inspire others to be more like fingernails. Sorry, that one just like broke my brain. It didn't make any sense. Like I was just like, inspire others to be more like fingernails. What?
Did you tell me a noun and that's what I like?
Plural noun, yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Everything was funny up until the finger.
Okay, we just got a real quick email in the email account. Don't check it yourself. I want you to respond to this.
Oh no,
without seeing it. So, hello, please keep my identity a secret. Refer to me as Gustav.
Okay.
I have been growing slowly, mind you, but growing indeed. I feel my wings pound against my back. I feel them ripping me apart. Oh, I do fear colder winters. I tend to forget that the summer was really what the summer was really like. It becomes so nostalgic as a memory to me that when it comes back, it is never as good as I had dreamt. Damn these cold, dark winters. I write to inform of my leave. I left long ago, but it felt time to go public. Bye, Gustav.
How am I supposed to respond to that?
Literally tearing up because that was so beautiful.
Uh,
Thank you so much, Gustav.
Gustav.
I feel like I get it, right? Like
Yeah.
sometimes you feel like where do you go, right? You feel so trapped, especially in these cold, dark winters.
Oh yeah.
And you long for times gone by, and your nostalgia gets the best of you. And but then when you're back in those situations that you're so painfully nostalgic for, it doesn't feel as good. So
I truly thought that this is gonna be a funny email, and now I'm like in my feelings.
my best advice would be to keep moving forward, look to the future.
Yeah, that's all you can do
Um,
in moments.
don't allow the harsh winters to clip your wings. Soar, Gustav, soar. All right. Thank you for that email. That was great,
Oh man, I'm
Gustav.
worried about poor Gustav now.
I think you'll be
But
okay.
I'm also worried about myself after that email.
You can't, Gustav. Damn these cold, dark winters, but you can't feel the warmth unless you first have known the cold. All right.
That's true.
There is no love without pain, and sorry, I'm getting into my feelings too. Damn it, Gustav.
Gosh damn it, Gustav.
All right.
How do we go on after that?
I don't know.
I
It's
just feel
hard.
really, I feel really, ugh.
Uh, all right.
I'm not crying, you are.
You're crying.
No, I'm not. Don't call me out.
All right. Well, we're gonna save that one. That was a beautiful email. Thank you, Gustav.
Thank you, Gustav,
Um,
for your dedication, and keep being you, dude.
love you. Um,
Oh,
what?
that's wait, wait a second.
Okay. Well, so do you have any other activities for us tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, do you? Wow. I'm glad you're prepared. I'm not. All I did was print out a Mad Lib, and we already did that. Oh,
I
I was
mean,
actually going to tell you the story about
yeah. Tell me your
something.
fingernail story.
Okay, so in high school,
Oh no,
in high
dirty.
school, I was in a band, right? Marching band, concert band, jazz band.
Trumpet, trumpet.
I played the trumpet.
Trumpet.
I did. I
I did
played the.
marching band too. We have so much in common. Look at us go.
Gross. Don't be weird.
If I wasn't weird, I wouldn't be. Go on.
Yeah. True that. So one time we had like a locker room, right, where we could put our instruments in and lock it and leave them in the band room. It's a locker room, right? You get changed into your costumes, your
Oh
marching
no.
band costumes, snap each other's bare asses with towels.
Yeah. What else
Um,
would you
that kind of stuff.
do?
Anyway, I was going in there one day, and I don't know why, but there's these three girls, and they were they're not strange, they're just kind of different, right? But
Yeah.
they all played flute, if that tells you anything.
The flutists.
Ugh.
They were always so weird, but I mean, uh,
And
yeah.
this one, they always did trios at like state competitions and stuff, and they called themselves the Dove Trio, like the bird,
How
the
do I
dove.
punch them in the face?
Right? Okay, so that basically sets up their personalities for you.
Yeah, I don't even. I already like. I have those people from my marching band that I'm sitting here wanting to punch in the face. So
Yep.
go on.
Yeah, I mean, at least they weren't clarinet players. Anyway,
Clarinet players.
ugh, or saxophone players.
You know
God,
what? I'm leaving. You can't do that.
get on up
Saxophone
out of here.
players are essentially brass, so frick off.
Whatever. You guys have little quirky buttons that you push.
Yeah, but go.
Anyway,
Triggered.
well, I have a different button for every note. Oh, you know how many buttons trumpet players have? 3. We gotta
I
do.
know. I played trumpet for like a day.
We gotta do real intense stuff with our lips to make different noises.
You really gotta.
Anyway, anyway, ladies, I'm just kidding. Gross.
You are the worst.
I
Go
know.
on
I'm
about your
literally the worst.
fingernail
So anyway, I
story.
walk into the freaking locker room, right? And I hear hissing and like meowing,
What?
and I go, "What the fuck?" And so I walk in slowly, and they don't see me, and I stand there for 3 minutes probably until they realize I'm there, and they're yelling, "Fingernails are for scratching friends," and like scratching each other with their actual human fingernails, hissing and meowing.
What?
And screaming, "Fingernails are for scratching friends."
What the frick?
I know.
How old were these girls?
Older than me. They were like
What?
juniors when I was a sophomore, so a year older than me.
What
Yeah.
the heck?
So fingernails, for you folks watching, are for scratching friends.
I don't know how to deal with that. I kind of just want to talk about marching band more now. You got me in a
God,
bro.
no, it's so bad. I was so like anti-band. I like enjoyed playing my instrument and doing the music and stuff, but the people I just wanted to punch in the face all the time.
Yeah, were they just people who didn't care?
No, they they didn't care, and like they're just band people. They're just weird.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say like you were saying how like the flute like the weird ones. I think like weird ones like in my years, I was definitely like part of the weird group, just because like we didn't give a crap, so we would just do us. I think we one time had to go to a trip for band. We went to like MetLife Stadium, which is like where like the Jets and Giants play. But we were watching something and it like rained. So what we did was we were in 10th grade. We went into like the little corridors and started playing the Pokemon theme song and started just running around singing it. And I think that like sums up who I am as a person and why I am the way I am. um yeah.
No.
I think about that sometimes and I remember them watching us and I'm like that were me now, I would have been so embarrassed, but like then it was just funny because we didn't care, but you learn things as you get older. Don't do some things you do, guys.
Get well soon. I think it's important for people to do really embarrassing, like cringy stuff when they're kids, so they can look back on
Yeah.
it, like when they're older, and go, "Ugh, why did I do
Yeah.
that?" Like
Yeah.
photographs of your really terrible haircuts.
So many people delete those from their Instagram, but like I have photos of mine that are like that go back to like 2009 and I'm like, "You know what? Y'all can go back and see the mistakes I made. I don't care. I'm not bothered by it in the slightest." So I
uh,
do that sometimes and I cringe, but it's funny.
do we have time for? Do you want to do another Mad Lib? I don't know. Are these enjoyable for people? I don't. Who knows?
Who the
I guess
heck
we
knows?
have about 11 minutes left before we put a good old bow on top of this gorgeous
Well,
present and
I
ship it
do
out.
have a love letter saved thing. You haven't
Ooh,
done one of
we are really good at giving love advice because we're extremely experienced and we
Oh
know what we're
yeah,
talking about.
we
So let's let's go ahead and let's hear it. Is this Meredith
literally
again?
yes.
Okay.
She's the only one I've found, and hers are good. They're always
Yeah.
like I always try to find the weirdest
Real
ones, but
good
like yeah.
juicy boys.
I was also gonna say like literally the two worst people to give love advice, like, and we're just like, oh yeah, we're great,
No, we're
but
good. Yeah, we know
yeah,
what
yeah, yeah, don't
we
worry.
know what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
love,
We're not completely
yeah.
fucked up in that realm.
That yeah, we're.
Get off my back, mom.
Hi, Rhonda.
Hey, I
How
want
are
to
you
give a good
doing?
shout out to my mom actually, and our family dog Norm. He's been real sick this week.
Oh no, Norm! I'm praying
Yeah,
for you,
God love
buddy.
him. You know, I love that dude, and I'm real
He's a
sad that
great pup.
he's home now, and he's feeling better, but
That's good.
like he's not in pain. He's who knows how longer he has, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's sad. But anyway, I didn't mean to bring down the tone, but I
No,
just
it's
wanted to give a
okay.
quick shout out.
Shout out to Norm and Rhonda. Y'all are
Y'all are you cut out. You just
y'all are
y'all are
y'all are great.
the
Okay.
best.
So, okay. The title of this one was, from a few weeks ago. It's called, "They Let the Air Out of My Boyfriend's Tires." I
Okay,
saw the
I'm
title
hoping
and I
that's
was
like a
like,
weird metaphor, but I'm guessing it's not.
"Yeah, I don't think it is." But
All right,
I
let's
need
hear it.
to, one sec, I gotta zoom in really far. I left my glasses in New York City, so,
That sounds like a song. I
I
left
left my glasses in
I
New York.
left my glasses in New York City.
We should make that a song. Let's do it.
That's the other thing. I'm going to, and I'm saying this now so that you guys can put me on blast next week. I'm going to write a theme song.
Didn't you
Uh,
say that last week?
Did I say that? It would have been 2 weeks ago, Corn. We didn't do a show last week, so.
Last podcast.
It's gonna happen though. I have some free time. Well, other than a more recent artistic uh project that I've accepted. But I'll
Yep.
have time to I'll have time this week to do it. There's no parties going on in my house. Um, I'll have 2 days off, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Yes.
If it doesn't get done, you have full permission to come and give me a swift slap on the face.
I'll just yell at you until you do it.
Oh my god, that's really rude, but okay.
This will be me yelling, "Hey Arthur, do the thing."
You chucklehead,
You chucklehead.
you flippin' beggar,
You frick frack diddly dackin'
you
bonehead.
trompin' donk duke. All
You
right,
trumpert. You
let's
trumpert.
hear. They
Okay.
let the air out of his tires.
Yes, okay. So it says, Meredith. I am in college. When I was 16, I met the love of my life. That's so young.
Ugh.
Already, honey, you were 16. Unfortunately, for many reasons, my family despised him, and eventually he got banned from my house.
Cause you're 16.
Yeah, he probably did some dumb crap. My sister and I stopped talking for about a year because she did not like him. My dad thought he was disrespectful because my sister said so. Although he never did anything that supports this claim. Honey, get your get your sheet, whatever, what are they called? The horse like blinders? Like,
They're called
you know what I'm talking about?
blinders.
They're just called blind. Okay. Get those blinders off your
I'm
face.
16. I'm in love. Ugh.
We're gonna get married and have babies.
Ugh. Anyway,
Um, my sister and her boyfriend had let air out of my boyfriend's tire simply because they didn't like him. One day, he got a flat tire out of nowhere and thought it was my sister again, and when it blew up into a huge fight, the banning happened. My dad made multiple attempts to try to keep me from seeing him. He blocked his number from my cell phone, threatened to take my car away, etc. Despite those efforts, I continued seeing him for about 2 years. Eventually, though, not having my family there for me really got to me, and a few misunderstandings with my boyfriend caused us to break apart. A couple of months after we split, I reconnected with my sister. We are now as close as we were before this drama happened. I have a good relationship with the rest of my family as well. My ex and I reconnected a couple of months ago. I do not live at home anymore. I'm on at my university. I want to be honest with my family about this reconnection, but I'm scared. I have been doing really well in college. I have all A's and I don't party at all. No, that happens. I've matured a lot in the past few months, and I want my family to understand that it is my choice who I date. My father is currently paying for my tuition, and I am afraid he will threaten my future if he finds out we are back together. But I can't stand hiding this anymore. I don't want to lose my family, but I also don't want to lose my boyfriend. We are planning on moving in together next year, and I don't want to drop that bomb out of nowhere. What should I do? Lost and worried.
interesting. So she's now apparently at least 18 because she's in
Yeah,
college.
yeah. So
Hmm.
it was 2 years. Yeah, she's at least 18 at this point, so she is an adult.
I would say living with anybody sucks and it puts a huge strain on your relationship.
Yeah, especially
Um
if you don't know them too well. It happens.
yeah, that's true.
Mm,
That's tricky. If your
It's hard.
parent is paying for the tuition, you kind of can't mess with that too much.
Yeah, she's
Like
like in
you
a
kind
really,
of just got to do whatever they want because you're essentially a slave to them. I mean, they're doing
yeah,
something incredible for you, so the least you can do is like
yeah.
not screw around on that.
Yeah,
Um
and I mean, if it's really supposed to like be a thing that's supposed to last, it can wait a few years.
yeah.
Like, obviously, you guys can see other people during those times, but if it's something that's supposed to happen, it'll come back and happen.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
if she
that's
really cares
true.
about her future. Mm.
Yeah, so I guess our advice would be like, don't move in with people. Live on your own. It's more expensive, but shit. Or you could do it. You could play your father against himself and be like, well, recently I have been kind of with so and so, but we were talking about moving in together, but I don't know. I'd kind of rather just live on my own. And
Mhm.
your dad would be like, oh shit, you're not living with him. Um, Here, let me pay for this more expensive place.
I mean, he'll probably be like, you're at campus, what more do you need, Like,
Yeah.
unless she's, like, obviously like, "Oh, like, the campus sucks, I'm gonna move in with him, whatever," then maybe he'd be like, "Okay." But I wonder, like, depending on how far away she is, I mean, also, do you really think, like, her parents would, like, stop her tuition? I mean, they could if they were gonna take her car away, but
I mean, they could get mad, but I doubt they'd. You'd hope that they wouldn't go that far as to getting like so upset with her that she's like seeing that guy. That's
yeah.
ridiculous. Like she's also 18. She's much older. She is obviously bright enough to get into college, which I guess isn't
Mhm.
super hard anymore. But um,
Just, throw daggers at people, why don't you?
look, she doesn't say that she's going to Yale
True.
or
But I mean,
Harvard. I mean, you can
community
colleges.
colleges are sometimes way better than private schools.
Oh, I would
Uh,
agree. I wish I would have gone to a community college instead of the 4 year university when I went. Like, I wish I would have gone to like the 2 years, got like my associates, and then gone to a 4 year. It would have been way
yeah.
cheaper. I wouldn't have wasted as much time like trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life,
Mhm.
etc., etc.
Yes. I also think, like, 4 years, they're just like, from experience of going to one, like, especially when there's a lot of kids, like, it just takes a lot out on you. And especially I went to, like, a party school, so, like, I think about it sometimes and I'm like, those kids there were rich as heck, and
Yeah.
I am not rich as heck, so all they did was party, and they didn't really have to worry about anything, and, like, I mean, I guess they had to be smart to get into the school, but, like, I, like, would hear, like, these getting, like, D's, and they're like, "Oh, whatever. Parents are paying for the tuition, where, like, I'm struggling to get A's," like, it's insane. So, like, schools like that are hard because if you're not, like, one of those people in, like, the majority, you feel
Mm-hmm.
left out. So, like, that's kinda, like, why I was like, I can't be at this school." I'm like, I'm not rich, I don't party all the time, like, it just wasn't a school for someone like me.
That's fair. I get that. My school is really party heavy too, because it was like the state university.
Mhm.
Well, it was
Yeah.
like the University of Missouri, but
Mhm.
um, but I never really did any of that. I barely made it through. I don't know. School always kind of was boring for me. I
I
did like
understand.
when I actually gave a shit about whatever course I was taking. Like I did know right, but most of the time I just like squeezed by with whatever I could, with
Yeah.
whatever grade I got. I mean, I just didn't try very hard, and I should have. If I could go back, that's what I wish I would have gone to like the community college first and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, because like,
Uh,
you're pressured so hard to go to these four-year schools because they say that's gonna be what's best for you,
and
but,
that's gonna
like,
get you a job, and that's not the
yeah,
case
and that's not
anymore.
the case. Literally, like, it
Welcome to
only
two
matters where
millennials complain about the economy with Corn and Arthur.
Yeah, we live in America. That tells you all you need to I mean, I can only say at least I live in a liberal state. If I didn't live in a liberal state, I'd probably, like I feel so bad for you sometimes.
Well, Missouri's weird because like I live in a
Kansas
very
City's
yeah,
liberal.
Kansas City. I mean, I obviously the more urban areas are going to be
More liberal.
but like where I grew up was definitely very conservative.
Mhm.
Anyway, um well, I mean, what's going on the rest of the week? What do you got? What do you got going on? I obviously have
Uh,
already confessed that I confessed proclaimed
Congrats.
that I am going to make a theme song before next week, regardless of how shitty it is. It's gonna be played.
I'm
Um,
excited for this theme song.
I have a few
Play the
instruments,
theme
which
song.
what right now?
Yes, right now.
Oh my god, I don't even have my guitars over there. I guess I could. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Get the guitar and just start
I'm not
strumming.
gonna do that. Not gonna do that. But what do
Peer
you
pressure.
got going on this week other than work? Because I don't give a
Uh,
shit about work.
True. I mean, I don't know. I might be going to see Lana Del Rey this weekend coming up. I don't know yet
Ooh,
if
that would
I
be
do.
awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if it's happening because
If
I
you do
have
go, send me some
work.
Snapchats of all the people there.
Yeah. I have work on Saturday though, so like the concert's in Boston, and I have work that morning, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to go. So hopefully that happens. Other than that,
I'd be
what are the
extremely
dates?
jealous. She'll be here in about a week or so, I think.
Mhm.
Um,
She's playing in freaking in New York, but the my friend who I was gonna go with, she's going to France.
gross.
Yeah, she's studying abroad, so she's going to France, and I might go there for my 21st. I don't know what I'm doing for that yet.
Oh,
Still
to
trying to think about
France?
what.
Dang.
Yeah. Guys, send in emails about what I should do for my 21st birthday, please, because
Ooh, I
I
like
don't know.
that. Yeah.
I really have no idea. I've been looking at a lot of things. I've been looking at going to Iceland because my sister just went and she said it was freaking beautiful. I was looking at going to France. My parents kind of they can I say they want to get me drunk?
No, that's fair. I mean, that's kind of like a typical 21st birthday thing.
Yeah, no, my dad, we were in the car the other day and he just goes, Courtney, for your 21st, we're getting you drunk. And I'm like, no, please.
I feel like you should like kind of baptism by fire because then you like realize how painful it is, and then you have to like every
See,
time you think
yeah.
about it, like, is it worth it?
Um, Yeah, no, I've tried. It's just like I don't think I've
I'm
drank
sorry.
enough.
Are you 21?
Listen.
Because I don't think it's
Listen,
legal.
cops, don't come for me. They,
I'm
they
calling the
don't.
police.
911, what's your emergency? No, no, but listen, I got like 4 months at this point, so come arrest me. But no, I have tried, so like I just can't. I don't know why. Maybe I just haven't like drank the right things or whatever. But I don't know.
It's not that difficult. To
Yeah, but,
get.
like, I drank, like, 5 shots of Hennessy in, like, 3 minutes, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
My God.
And nothing happened, and I was like, "Wait," and then I also drank a Fireball and, like, 3 mimosas, and nothing happened. I was just sitting there like,
Oh my
"Alright."
God. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
that's why I'm like, "I don't know."
for your 21st, I'm sending you a bottle of Everclear.
Oh my god. I'll just
Um.
go to yours for my 21st, and you'll get me drunk.
Sure.
You'll give
Yeah.
me everything you have.
We'll like go hit the town. We'll go to all the good. We'll go to the good like clubs. Look at
They
people.
won't they'll be like, "You can't get in." I'll be like, "Bench, look at my ID."
Yeah, be like, you'll have. I'll make you wear one of those sashes that says "It's my 21st, bitch."
No.
And
Yes,
then
I will do that. I will so do that.
yeah, that. I
This is happening
We're not
now.
joking. Like I will totally do that. I mean,
This is
whatever.
Oh man, I just like cancel packs and just come to yours for
Rhonda,
my
we'll get
birthday.
Rhonda to come.
Oh my god, can Rhonda please
Yeah,
come?
yeah,
Oh,
come.
yes. I'm excited for this
All right,
now.
we'll work out the deets later.
Yeah.
I've actually just been doing Jello shots like casually
Mhm.
today because we made so many for the New Year's party, and then we didn't. It was like so cold that a lot of people stayed home, so not
Really?
the best turnout, but whatever. You know, the people that did show
Yeah.
up, they my real homies, and the ones that didn't, you're dead to me.
Listen, the
So
plane tickets were expensive.
I know. No, you kind of have an excuse there. You have an excuse. It's fine.
I live
It's a
in like
good reason.
bumblefuck New York.
Well, I wouldn't call it that, but yeah.
Essentially.
So yeah, we have a lot of leftovers. So I'm just like, all right, I guess it's a Wednesday night. Why not?
Just go to town, yeah.
On a Jello shot.
For this?
Well, nice. Anyway, well, it's been about an hour. That's
Yes.
how long we tend to do this. So,
Yes.
God, we both just did gross burps in session. What a disgusting show we have.
We're
Um,
so bad. I love it.
Anyway, thank you for tuning in to Corn and
Yes.
Arthur Late Night Chat Time. Goodbye. No, it's not time to go yet. Listen to this outro. Of course, every weekend we stream on twitch.tv/The Rogue Arthur.
Yes.
Uh,
Every
9 o'clock
weekend.
Central Time, which is we always do this bit, and I never understand how time zones work. That is 7 o'clock Eastern time.
Wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong
No,
way.
what? 9, 7, 7,
Wrong. Wrong.
7
Go. No.
Pacific
Higher. Yeah, okay.
Standard,
Yes. Yes.
and it's 8
10.
Mountain
No.
Time,
Yes.
9 Central Standard Time, and Eastern Time. That'll be a good old 10 o'clock.
Yes.
It's kind of late,
It
but
is
that's why it's called
bedtime.
Late Night Chat Time with Corn and Arthur. Actually, it's called Corn and Arthur
Yeah.
Late Night Chat Time. Send us emails, and we'll if you want advice, you can email to cornandarthur@gmail.com. If you
Yes.
want to ask just a general question, you can email to cornandarthur@gmail.com. If you want to give us a bit of trivia, you can email to cornandarthur@gmail.com. And that's about it.
Yes.
Can you think of anything else?
Potatoes.
Oh my god, that sounds good. I actually have some leftover pizza that I might eat soon.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Send it my way.
Well, it'll be really cold by then. Sorry, who just joined our Discord?
I think it was Van. Oh my god.
Okay, well, thanks. I guess it wouldn't be a late night chat time without somebody join our Discord at the end. At least it wasn't Lucy screaming some offensive ass shit. So prissy. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you, Corn, and
You're welcome.
Thanks, Mom, for viewing and tuning in.
Thank you, Rhonda. You were great.
All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna go get some more Jello shots and maybe eat that pizza. How's that sound?
Yes, I'm excited for that.
Oh, I should put the title thing back up there. There we go. That looks real good. If anybody knows how to make overlays for the old Twitch or OBS, let me know. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Or if somebody wants to make one for us, it's even better, and we'll put a
send it to us. Send it to us.
You can send it to cornandarthur@gmail.com.
No.
cornandarthur@gmail.com. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and go now. Wait, we should listen to a song on the way out.
Cotton Eye Joe.
No.
Why not? You said that was gonna be a thing.
No. Oh, was it? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, everybody, thanks for tuning in.
I'm like waiting for it to come up. I want to hear it.
Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?